What's up, everybody? Hey, got a special one for you guys today. Got a special treat and a surprise for you at the end of this video, so don't forget to stay to the end. But in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the fifine Amplitank AM6 Gamers microphone. Ooh, baby. Anyways, let's get to the review. Take this thing for a test drive, and you guys can decide for yourself, is this the mic for you? All right, let's go ahead and see what comes in the box. Opening it up, we've got ourselves a set of instructions. We've got the microphone. Very nice. All right, just gonna set this over here. And then we've got ourselves USB-C to USB-A cables. All right, first impressions, just by looking at this microphone here, we've got knobs on the side, knobs in the front, and I am not a knob person, but I'm just going to say by looking at this, it kind of has that like Halo, Spartan, Master Chief look to it. I mean, it just kind of looks heavy duty, like ready for battle kind of microphone. I don't hate the knobs on this one. I like how they did it. Very nice. You can see right here on the front, we've got a knob which is game and chat. So you can adjust the mixture between your game and chat with that knob right here. On the side, we've got our volume gain knob and headphone monitoring knob. And on the bottom, we see here, we've got headphone monitoring right here. We've got our LED light button here, and then looks like noise cancellation right there. We'll check to confirm that. On the front, we've got this pop filter right here. It snaps on and off, just very simple. Snaps on and off like so. All right, so as we're looking at this, you've been listening to me on the DAV07U, and this is a USB-C only microphone, $170. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in. After about 25 minutes going through the instructions, when I plug my headphones in, it says 0 latency monitoring, but I hear nothing through my headphones when it's plugged in. Not sure what that's about. Right now I have it plugged directly into my M1 Mac Mini, and I've got levels in OBS. They look good here, so I know you guys are getting something, but when I, again, plug into the headphone monitoring, I get nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, go back and listen to it, and then give you my first impressions on how it sounds. All right, here we go. Did some research, did some experiments. I can't hear it through real-time headphone monitoring. It doesn't work, and I think that's intentional by design, and I'll explain that here in a minute. But just going back and listening to it, audio quality, it reminds me of the AM8. No muddiness, no deep, heavy-duty low end on it. It's to the point, it's crisp, it's clear, there's energy and pop to it. So very good there. As far as why I'm not getting headphone monitoring, I went ahead and unhooked this from my M1 Apple setup, and I took it downstairs to my son's room where he's got a high-end PC, and he was actually in the middle of gaming or in between rounds, and I had him plug this into his setup, and he could not get headphone monitoring to work as far as his voice. What we did find, however, the headphone monitoring works, but not for your voice on the microphone. The headphone monitoring works for everything else. If I go on while this is plugged in and hit video on YouTube, and I went on to Obscure Tech, his YouTube channel that he also has Obscure Mics, but I went on his channel because he also reviewed the AM6, and he's honest, true as honest as you're going to get out there. He's not going to be one of those guys to send me stuff, and I'm not going to say anything negative about it. If there's something wrong with it, he's going to say it, and he did. He also was experiencing that he didn't have any headphone monitoring when he was talking. So comforting to know that wasn't anything I was messing up on my end. So again, and he did the same thing. He was going to try it on his PC to see if it worked for live stream podcasting. He wasn't able to either. I wasn't able to. But when I went back and just started playing videos through it, I could hear his video through my headphone monitoring on this microphone in the exact same setup just fine. And the headphone monitoring quality, as far as listening to the YouTube video through my Mac Mini, set up to the Mac Mini, hearing it through this setup here, great audio. I loved the sound quality on that one. Wasn't too boomy, wasn't too high-pitched, it wasn't harsh in any way, just clean, precise, and clear. So really do like that. All right, it's been a couple days. Been listening to this while editing it and putting it together, kind of accumulating an opinion on this microphone, so I'm just going to say this right out of the box. My first impressions after listening to it the last couple of days is this is definitely a gamer's mic. The audio profile, the characteristics of this microphone says to me definitely for gamers. And what I mean by that, it is a very clean audio profile. Like its characteristics are, it's not muddy, it's not dark. If you speak and you say something, they're going to be able to understand it and hear it very clearly. So it's a very clear, clean sound, not very bassy. But again, they want you to be able to speak and chat with your gameplay, your teammates, and things like that, and then be able to understand and hear what it is you're saying. And they did that. Pros and cons, let's get to it. My pros, audio quality is really good for this price point. For $60, again, crisp, clean, and clear. No muddiness. It's not too dark. If you want to add in some darkness, you can. But there are other microphones that I've reviewed recently, like the Toner TD510, where it's so thick and it's so heavy. It is such a monumental workload to get that thing crisp and clear. I'd rather have something that starts out crisp and clear and I can add in as much low end as I want. I don't want to have to try and take it away. So that was a pro, audio quality. Innovative for gamers was my other pro. The fact that it's a USB gamer's mic, but unlike other microphones that I've reviewed here for USB only microphones, and I've kind of tailed away from that because there's nothing real fancy or new, this one did something different. That's why I said yes to this one. It has that knob on the front. You can use this to hear and bring in your audio from your gameplay and your chat, and that does come through your headphone monitoring. The knobs on the side, the design of it, again, that was another cool thing, another pro. Let's just jump right to it. I'm not a fan of knobs, but I love the way they design this because I just happen to be one of those Halo fans on Paramount, or is that what it is? Paramount app, the Halo show. I never played Halo a day in my life, but I watched that show. My son is a huge Halo fan and was so frustrated with that show in season 1. But season 2, they've come around. They stuck the landing. But I'm just sitting here looking at this, and this just feels like a Master Chief, Spartan armor microphone. It just has that look to it. It's got a big tension knob on the left. It's got the 2 volume knobs or gain knobs on the right for volume and headphone monitoring, and then the big knob on the front for mixing your chat and your gameplay audio. And then the pop filter that pops out. It just screams like Halo Master Chief Spartan armor. But with this, it just literally pops on and off. So easy, and it does a great job. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. He puts pineapple on his pizza. Now, closest for when you're doing live streams and podcasts, proper mic placement off to the side, you don't really worry about that. But for gamers, you're not always going to be looking here. You're going to be looking over at your chat on this screen, your gameplay on this screen. So there are going to be times where no matter how hard you try not to, you're going to end up actually looking right into this thing from time to time if you're a gamer, and you're going to like explode with plosives in someone's face. So the fact that it's on there and it does a good job, that was a pro. And my final pro is going to be the price. The price is right. I mean, for a little over $60, I'll have the official price right here in the bottom for you guys to look at the time of this video review being released, because I've had this for a couple weeks now. Just want to make sure it's accurate as I release this video. But the price in that low to mid 60s, I think that's right. That's a good price. It's not too much. It's not too low. I feel like it's right where it needs to be. So that's a pro. All right, let's get on to the cons regarding the AM6. Number 1, there's no zero latency headphone monitoring for your voice. This microphone provides monitoring for your gameplay, for your chat, whether it's Discord or your PS4 or anything like that. You're able to adjust the levels to get the right mixture on there, but it does not have headphone monitoring for your voice. So that's a plus for gamers. And what I mean by that, if you're not a gamer, like when I played video games with my son and we were doing Call of Duty a couple years ago, I always had my voice down all the way. I didn't want to hear my voice at all. I wanted to be able to hear the gameplay. I wanted to hear footsteps, breathing, things like that. When I'm trying to search a room and trying to clear a room, I wanted to hear every little detail. They nail that part. Or you get out of that con if you're a live streamer podcaster and you don't wear headphones, you don't want to hear yourself at all, you just want to speak into it. You'll be fine there as well. But the fact that it has the headphone monitoring jack, people may buy it thinking they're going to be able to hear themselves in it. No, you'll hear everything but you. Finally, the last con, it didn't show up on my list till this morning, actually. I've had this microphone or tested it for over a week, and I've had it on a boom arm, and I leave it and I don't touch it. But this morning, I was just kind of trying to get in the right spot, trying to move my chair around and get in place, and I was holding onto the microphone, and as I was doing it, the tension knob loosened on me. And I just noticed that, like, just this quick, just by moving it a little bit. If you're one of those people that like to move your mic around, before you know it, it is super loose. I mean, this is how loose it gets. Zero effort. The tension knob does get tight. It's not like you can't get there. Like the AM8, you just can't get tight ever. You can tighten that thing till you're blue in the face. It will never get tight and stay put. This one, it will. Like 4 cranks and I'm tight and it's not budging. So if you need to move it, you need to have a boom arm where you can move the boom arm but not the microphone itself to get where you want it. Or just leave it, set it and forget it. But if you're one of those ones that likes to grab the mic, like a lot of people do, like to do with the Shure SM7B, like it's over here on the side, and a lot of people like to grab it as they're talking and move it around and things like that. Like the tension always stays consistent on this microphone, and no matter what you do with it. And that's one of the reasons why it's a $400 microphone. This one, the minute you start moving it, it gets loose and loose and loose and even more loose. A lot of loose, which means a lot of noise bleeding into your audio that you're not going to want, especially if you like that clean, crisp audio and you don't want to annoy your teammates in that gameplay chat when every time you grab your mic, you can hear your USB cable sliding. All right, so that's the other con. This one, I don't want to call it a pro or a con. I just call it a con because it's Fifine's fault. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to be honest. Fifine, this is your fault. You spoiled me. And I said spoil with a little emphasis on the...
Okay, wait. Michael, do you need me to call an ambulance?
Because it's just, you did.
Well, I kind of had this idea because...
I'm excited about this one. You really spoiled me with the Tank 3, the K669D, and even the K669C. The fact that you hit all 3 levels on the microphone in an amazing way as far as build quality, outstanding. Performance, really good. Price, unbelievably amazing. All right, $37 for the K669D XLR microphone. Sounds great, build quality, all that. True unicorn of studio microphones. Absolutely, pound for pound, the best budget microphone out there, XLR, that you can get your hands on. Unbelievable. $37. And then the Tank 3 XLR USB combo mic. $89 that you can record XLR and USB. Build quality, again, absolutely amazing. Performance, really, really good. Is so insane that when they get back to doing their normal thing, I feel cheated. And that's not a knock on you, Fifine. That is a compliment on what a great job you did on the Tank 3, K669D, and the K669C. So to get back to normal, felt kind of disappointed. Kind of let down. You've just been amazing lately, and I love you for it. All right, so not a con. This is what it should be. It's priced how it should be. It performs how you should be at that price. And I just, like I said, it's a gamer's mic, so therefore I can't really knock it for not having the headphone monitoring. If it was labeled a podcaster or a streamer's mic, then you could really give it a knock, but as a gamer's mic, no. But there you go. You see me reaching back here. You notice this. There's an extra box back here. And I want to close this video by just saying thank you to Fifine for sending this microphone out for me. Again, they sent it to me for review. As you guys know, just because people send me stuff doesn't mean I'm going to make a video review. And if I do make a video review, it doesn't guarantee a certain outcome. And everything I say in my video is my opinion and my opinion alone. That was my ethics statement. Fifine has that ethics statement. We've already agreed to that. We have a working relationship. And I just want to say thank you because even when I have something not nice to say, pros and cons or anything, they take the hits. They say thank you for your feedback. We appreciate it. We want that information. And they still send me stuff. That is so cool. That says something about Fifine. They're not hiding behind anything. Full transparency. I love it. I just want to say thank you to them for allowing me to be honest. And, you know, there's other companies where I've done an honest review and they've cut me off because I didn't say nice things about it. So I'm just saying, you know who you are. Was it paying it forward? That's what we're going to do. So if you live in the United States, because I'm the one going to be paying to ship it to you guys, just comment down below. But just to let everybody know that you're the ones that made it to the end of this video where other people kind of checked out already, I want you guys to be the ones that really get a chance to win this. So I'm going to have you guys in the comments down below simply comment who your favorite Major League Baseball team is. Why? Because it's opening week for baseball season. Like, games are starting to play this week. So having said that, don't say, hey, I want to win this or whatever, because then you're spoiling it for those people that only watch for 5 minutes. And that's not fair to you guys. You guys stuck it to the end, man. Ugh. Just post in the comments down below who your favorite team is, and then I'm going to have my daughter, Madison, who's 10, she's going to draw from that bucket of names, and I'm going to send it to you. So again, within the United States, if that's you, comment down below who your favorite Major League Baseball team is, and I'm going to pick from those people for the winner for the fifine Amplitank AM6, still in the box, haven't opened it. Going to just pass it right on to you guys. All right, that's it. That's all I got. The fifine Amplitank AM6. It's worth the price. Great microphone for this price point for gamers, podcasters, live streamers. If you need headphone monitoring for your own voice, you're going to want to go somewhere else. Gamers, you don't like to have your voice in the mix, this is definitely a microphone you can consider. All right, thank you for watching this episode of Level Up. My name is Mike Newman. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and notification bell so you guys are notified when future content goes up, because it is a-coming. It's over there, making sound effects with the mouth again. I'm going to stop. So until I see you guys in the next video, I'm out. No more sound effects. All right, I'm out.